Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
All right, it's 6:53. Time to get you ready for your weekend here in the Morning Sprint.
Olivia Roberts has new details about the investigation into fraudulent COVID testing sites in Washington. And Destiny Richards is live at the Hidden Bagel, getting you prepared for National Bagel Day.
But first, Mark Peterson tracking a dense fog advisory in effect until noon today.
Yeah, and it's for the entire area, including areas all the way into Idaho and into Montana. Visibility low in some areas. We're going to see that shifting on the move a lot like yesterday, so be careful. Your day planner forecast. Foggy situations in many areas, 30 heading out the door, 36 at lunch. Our high today and above average 38 degrees.
A new study shows unvaccinated pregnant women and their babies may suffer the worst consequences of COVID-19. Researchers in Scotland looked at about 5,000 pregnant women with COVID infections over 11 months. Most participants were unvaccinated. Women who had not gotten their shots were about 4 times more likely to end up in the hospital with COVID. They were more than twice as likely to experience stillbirths or infant fatalities within 28 days of birth.
Well, new this morning, COVID concerns are forcing the Spokane Symphony to cancel 2 of its upcoming concerts. This weekend's Masterworks 4 Eckert Returns concerts will not be performed. A release from the Symphony said the concerts will be rescheduled, but did not give any specific dates.
Starting today, a nationwide COVID testing company under investigation by the Oregon Department of Justice is putting its operations on pause. There are about a dozen locations in Washington alone run by Center for COVID Control. The sites, including one in Yakima, are now closed for the next week. The company released a statement saying, quote, "We've made this difficult decision to temporarily pause all operations until we are confident that all collection sites are meeting our high standards for quality." The Washington Department of Health says the sites are not licensed. Right now, it's looking into at least 1 complaint for possible unlicensed practice. The state attorney general's office says it has 2 consumer complaints regarding pop-up testing sites, both regarding a location in Seattle.
The staffing crisis in Spokane Public Schools has hit a critical level. The district is now changing up school days for students in an effort to buy time for faculty members out sick or in quarantine. Out of 5,000 Spokane Public School staff members, 400 called out Tuesday. A majority of them are out on quarantine. Students will have additional days off in the coming weeks, most of them on Mondays.
Some North Idaho schools are facing the same issues as Spokane. 104 teachers called out yesterday in Coeur d'Alene schools, and the district is expecting almost as many to be absent today. The district only found subs for 61 of those teachers yesterday and has only 63 today. This is the 5th straight day Coeur d'Alene has had more than 80 teachers out sick. The district says if staff shortages continue, it could cause the school to close and maybe shift back to virtual classes.
As your family navigates this complicated time, we want to make sure you are up to date with the latest safety guidelines in place at our K-12 schools. These recommendations are changing as the science evolves, and we want to make sure your family stays informed. If you need clarity about school safety guidelines, Omicron, or anything else, just go to KXLY.com and submit a question in the Q&A section. We'll go to the experts to get answers.
We've been live at the Hidden Bagel all morning on Spokane's South Hill, talking about National Bagel Day tomorrow. These are bagels that were prepped for today, but you can get some for National Bagel Day. Their pre-orders for tomorrow start at noon. That's when that link goes live. And it's going to be live until they are sold out. Those that order their bagels can get them from 9 a.m. to noon tomorrow for National Bagel Day. We have a story up on our website with all the info.
The leader of a far-right militia group is among the first facing the serious charge of trying to overthrow the government. Oath Keepers is the latest target of the January 6th investigation. This man, its leader, Stuart Rhodes, and 10 other members face a judge today on the charge of seditious conspiracy related to the Capitol attack. It's punishable by up to 20 years in prison.
And breaking news overnight, it looks like game, set, and match in the saga of tennis star Novak Djokovic and his Australian visa. Djokovic now faces deportation and could even get a 3-year entry ban into Australia. The Australian Open begins Monday.
Next on GMA, a TikTok mom being shamed online after revealing she's raising her 7-month-old vegan. The video went viral with some commenters claiming a plant-based diet isn't healthy for a baby. GMA is talking to doctors, get their response. And we'll have your weather with Mark right after this break.